Greetings, folks. Join me out here again for another little bit of a motorcycle modification. It's going to be a short job today. I got a nice little quiet insert for my dandruff, for my FMF Q4 exhaust. And my exhaust is super loud. No insert, no spark arrest or anything. And I've been wanting to get a quiet insert, but FMF does not really support this muffler anymore, so you have to go into a weird aftermarket. This is a Mitrax DB killer, and I saw a video on YouTube of a guy installing one, and it made his muffler like 10 decibels quieter or something like that. So I'm hoping something similar happens with this one. The guy on YouTube that I watched was using a Power Core 4, which is a slightly different muffler than my Q4, and it's gonna be weird to fit. This quiet insert has a hole right here that is meant for like a screw, but as you can see, my muffler has no hole right here where it would screw into. So I'm gonna have to improvise something. I got the idea to drill a couple small holes in my exhaust and then get some safety wire through there, and then just sort of like have it cinched on with the safety wire. We'll see if that works. But yeah, I'm gonna get like a little before and after shot of how loud it is, and yeah, we'll see if it works. I'm thinking for this installation, it fits snug in here, so that is pretty much totally flush. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some high heat silicone and just sort of spread it around the inside or around this little rim here, stick it in, let it sit overnight, let it dry, and then drill a few holes, get some safety wire through, and get it cinched down there. All right, let's do it. Okay, it is the next day. My silicone has hardened, and this is what I'm thinking of doing. So I've got some safety wire, and I've got a drill, and I put my 1/16 drill bit on there because it is just thicker than the safety wire. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna drill like a hole right here, and then two on the other side. I'm gonna feed the safety wire down through this hole, and then I think I'll go around through here, up, back through, around, and then down. So, and then I'll cut the safety wire over here, so both ends will be sticking out like that, and then I'll twist them together and then stick the twist down next to my spark arrestor. And I'm doing that because I don't want to put holes through the middle and have some of the wire like in the way of the exhaust. I'm not sure if that would like actually decrease any of my airflow, but I don't really want to risk it, so I'm just gonna go through on the sides. All right, so yeah, let's see if it works. All right, so I was just drilling into this for a good while, and I'm pretty sure that this is hardened steel or something like that. I don't know my materials very well at this point, but I was drilling into this for a while, nothing was happening. So I think what I may do instead of feeding the safety wire through this thing, I think I may drill another hole right up here and two more on this side, feed the safety wire through this opening in the muffler, out this hole, over the insert, into this hole over here, through the muffler, and then over the insert right here. And then I think I'd probably like tie it right here and then stick the leftover bit inside the insert, and that would sort of like clamp it on right there. And I think that in conjunction with the silicone will do just fine. So gonna do that and let's see how it turns out. Well, I will have some touching up to do on my new ceramic paint job here on my muffler, but we've got all 4 holes drilled. Now let's see how easy it is to feed this safety wire through here. Okay, this is looking much more Frankenstein than I was hoping it would, but you know, whatever works. I got my safety wire through these holes. I just did that by getting a little hook on the end of it, and it was kind of annoying just fishing it through, but you got it done. Now I'm gonna twist these to top and throw the twist down there. All right, we got a nice little coil on here. People like to buy pliers for these, and the pliers will do a great job twisting these, but you can just do it with a pair of regular pliers. Got a nice little bend in there to keep it from undoing itself, and it's, you know, it's tight enough down there. It'll hold this thing on. It's got the silicone underneath. I don't think it's as high temperature as it could be silicone, but it's decently high temp, so you know, I think this will be fine, you know. And if it does you know, pop off while I'm on the road, it'll be very noticeable, so I don't think I'll be really losing this thing, but I think this will work for now. We'll want to touch up this though, so I'll be buying some new ceramic paint soon. But yeah, let's see how it sounds, see if it made a difference. Okay, so I was just editing that video and I forgot to mention a couple things. So, forgot to mention that, well, it was just a great part. Like, it really cut the decibels. It killed the decibels on my exhaust. Very nice. Also, since it is a smaller hole that the air is escaping from, I think I might need to tune my carburetor a little bit. My guess would be, okay, so less air can get through, so you would need to take away some fuel. So my guess would be, now that I've added that insert, my bike could be running slightly rich. I'm going to mess around with the throttle to see if there is any sort of hint of bogging or any hint of the revs staying high after I cut the throttle. If you get a bog when you put the throttle on, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know these things by heart at this point, but I think if it bogs when you put the throttle on, it's rich, and if the revs stay high when you cut the throttle, it's lean. So I'm gonna mess around with that, see what the throttle is doing. If it's okay, I won't change anything. If it's a little weird, my guess would be that I would need to decrease the gas a little bit on my fuel mixture screw. And thankfully, I just got done with a carburetor rebuild and upgrade, And as a part of that, I bought a thumb mix screw for my KLR's carb, and that just makes it so much easier to tune. So yeah, I'll test the throttle out, see how it responds, and mess around with that little fuel screw as necessary. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching. As always, I'll have the links to everything in the description. I think it would just be that quiet insert, but maybe I had a specialty part in there somewhere. I don't think so. I think it was just the insert. But yeah, good product. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, folks.